All right, so here, check this out. Again, this is not like official from like an official page. This is kind of just a fan page. So anything you read here or anything I say, just take it with a grain of salt. Okay, but just so you know, the credit you can find this post over there on at DBS Sparking Zero with a zero at the end. All right, major updates for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I translated the following information from French to English, and it was originally posted by Lon SSJ, who gave thanks to Sophia and Geek and Yakais, who directly exchanged with the developers. Here we go. Jun Furutani takes the reins as producer of Sparking Zero, but remains under the supervision of Ryo Mita, producer of the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi series, who validates the direction and choices of the new Budokai Tenkaichi. The team is open to criticism and made up enthusiasts, with Jun Furutani himself being a big fan. I like it. Whenever you have a fan like in head of the charge of something they love itself, it's gonna be good. But I do want to know like where can you talk about it? Like where can you give them the criticism? That'd be nice. The local split screen mode won't be available after all. Not because of the developers, but because of problems with Sony and Microsoft, which complicate the split screen adaptation. They are trying to find a solution, but for the time being, there will be no split screen. Perhaps due to Sony and Microsoft policies favoring to sell more consoles. I really don't have any information on what kind of policies they had. I for sure do miss split screen. You know, growing up, I would always play split screens with my brother. We would play Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I would always be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he would be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Teen Gohan, and he would always just beat me every time because Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is so fast. So I am a little bit sad about split screen mode, but to be honest, nowadays, who kind of plays games at each other places' houses? Like, I feel like it's a little bit more rare when you actually play games at your own place than just play them online. It's just more convenient. It sucks. I do like playing games in person with other friends. Like, I love playing with like the Switch one too, or like any Switch game with my friends, like Mario Party and stuff, in person than online. But I do understand a business trying to make more money from, you know, trying to sell more consoles. It makes sense as a business, but it sucks as a consumer that we pretty much have lost split screen mode. Smash Bros is another one. Dude, Smash Bros in person is so much more fun than playing online. I could probably play like maybe 3 games of Smash online, but then I get bored. But in person, dude, we could play all night. We could do a bunch of tourneys and just do, customs like versus my amiibos or everyone's amiibos. Like, that's so much fun. This wouldn't be the first time such a situation has arisen. The situation may yet evolve as the team is aware of the demand. The developers mentioned that adapting games to the Xbox Series S are particularly difficult. Huh. So I wonder if the game might be delayed because of this. I wonder if they just can't port it to the Xbox, or it's not finished or polished. I wonder if maybe they either delay the entire game or just delay for a release on the Xbox. The Dragon Ball GT characters will be included perhaps in the base roster or as DLC. Ooh. The Dragon Ball GT characters will be included perhaps in the base roster or as DLC. I'm a little bit mixed on that. I'm sure they're going to have Super Saiyan 4s in there. Like, how can you not have Super Saiyan 4s? I'm sure maybe, you know what? I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm sure like characters like Pan, Trunks, Goten, Gohan probably won't be included. I'm sure like the only ones you would get is just like the Super Saiyan 4s, Baby, Super 17, Shenron's, the Shadow Dragons, or maybe just Shenron himself, Omega Shenron, and Gogeta. I will say this, I think this might be a little bit of a hot take, or maybe an underrated take. I don't know, doesn't matter. But I would be okay if Sparking Zero is the only Dragon Ball game like this for the next 10 years. If it's a live service. I know live service kind of sounds like it sucks. You have to keep putting money in, but I wouldn't mind if this is the only game they just work on for the next 10 years. Just keep putting new characters, new stages, new modes. No battle passes, but I wouldn't be surprised if they add a battle pass. Or they're forced to put a battle pass, but we'll see. Xenoverse 2. Yeah, like Xenoverse. Like, you know, I forgot how long Xenoverse 2 has been out already, but it's still getting updates. It's still getting game modes like raid bosses, and you're still getting new content. I wouldn't be too mad if it's DLC. If it was, I just do hope it's, priced right. This game would also include fusions, Gogeta, Vegito, and Gotenks. Were they worried that they weren't going to include fusions? I feel like it was going to be very obvious. You add Gogeta, Vegito, and Gotenks. Huh. But I guess maybe they really wanted to specify that if will they include fusions in the game. That seems like a weird statement there. It'd be really cool if you could do like Super Vegito and then you can have like transformation into Vegito Blue. Like I think that'd be really dope. Unless they're trying to do like two different characters where it's just Vegito Blue and then there's Super Vegito. I kind of want to see what they kind of work with that, but I wouldn't mind if it was just base Vegito, then Super Vegito, and then Vegito Blue. I wouldn't mind either. There's no precise release date at the moment. The team is working on the game and wants to avoid rushing to release an incomplete game. Of course, yeah, we're used to it. So they're taking the time, envisioning a release in late 2024 to 2025. Now, I would be really happy if it did come out in late 2024. I would be such an excited man jumping around if it was in late 2024. But I think it's more in the obvious it's going to be 2025. Yeah, we don't want another Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash situation. I would be patiently happy if we have to wait till 2025. If it's late 2024, I guess there will be some kind of like a little bit of worrying of like, oh, is the fighting going to be as polished as it's going to be? Are we going to get DLCs are we going to get characters that are going to be sold as DLC when they should have been in the base game if we just waited a couple months? A full story mode will be present following evolving from Tenkaichi 3. Okay, well, look, this is just silly, man. A full story mode will be present following evolving from Tenkaichi 3. That just sounds weird, because, like, what do you mean by full story mode? Like, you're going to add some original stuff? Like, dude, every game in Dragon Ball is literally the same story. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I guess this time they might not have GT. But it's literally the same thing. I guess maybe they'll just add, like, their own little things with it. But, I mean, I guess... Yeah, like what kind of new stories you could do? Like I said, like what you could do is like do a full story mode, and I think this was in Dragon Ball Infinite World. I think on the PlayStation 2, you would have the base story, and then they would have what if section where it's just different. Like, you know, what if Trunks died instead of Gohan in the future by 17 and 18? What if Vegeta was the one that turned Super Saiyan and not Goku against Frieza on Planet Namek? Like, I hope these what if scenarios, and I do hope it comes in. I hope they're like cool stuff like that. What if? I don't know. What if Gohan and Goku Potara fused against Super Buu? I think that'd be really, really cool. Radix about to get cooked for the 100th time. Oh boy, Goku dying again to a special beam cannon. Graphics have been improved over trailers already seen. The even better graphics team has answered criticisms about the look of the hair. For example, I'm not really even worried about the graphics. I think they look already fantastic. If they can improve on it, that's even better for us. Of course, I do hope they fix the little bug glitches. I know I've been seeing some Twitter posts of like Goku with like his hair in the front or like off his head. And you know what? It's just little bugs like that. They're going to get fixed. Even if people didn't talk about it, they were going to fix it anyways. I wasn't even worried about that. But there were some really funny things there. There were a couple graphic things that were kind of weird. They were weird, but like I said, like there were just little things that I don't think a lot of people... I think if we look at the trailers slowly, like they were frame by frame, we'll find some weird things and it's funny to meme on it. But I'm pretty sure when it releases, they won't be there. And even if they are, they could just easily patch it up. There's no issue. I'm not worried about this one bit. The outfits will be able to deteriorate during battles, and the fights are designed to be longer than the old ones. Ooh, so this is something I really liked about the Tenkaichi series. Battle damage in the outfits was always one of the coolest things. You know, I always loved, I think it was Goku Mid, whenever he turned Super Saiyan and you would hurt him enough, his orange gi would rip, and it would be like the blue shirt under from like he would look like when he first turned Super Saiyan. Look, dude, that look, ooh, I love that look, dude. It was so good. So I'm glad that a battle damage is present, but the fights to be designed to be longer than the old ones. Designed to be longer than the old ones. Maybe not make the attacks as powerful. Maybe being able to find like health pickups. I hope that's not the case. Like kind of just designed to be longer. Maybe balance it a little bit more. Like, so any character could be used. Because if you never played the Budokai series or the Tenkaichi games specifically, if you're playing Chaozu, you have 3 bars of HP. And you're maybe doing max 100 damage per hit. You go over to Super Saiyan for Gogeta. That dude has like 12 health bars. And every hit he does like 800 attack per hit. Huh. I kind of, I always love the unbalanced fighting game. Like, I loved it when they were actually canon to like the game. Like, you really think Chiaotzu is gonna be able to beat Super Gogeta, Super Vegito, Boo? No, I kind of love that when you pick an overpowered character and an underleveled character, and you just destroy them. I love that. Ryo Mita remains the project main decision maker. Not surprised. Already has a history with successful games of Dragon Ball, Kakarot. Drum Force is a little bit eh. Xenoverse 2, Eyes of Heaven was cool. The Shin Budokai series. So yeah. The game's cover art is already ready and features the style of the old designs, potentially those by Nakatsuru. Yes, dude. I love those designs. I think those designs are so cool. This one, oh baby, dude. This is just the iconic one. This is just the masterpiece. This is just the best one. Budokai 3 is like the most iconic cover art in Dragon Ball game. I don't care what you say. Maybe you could say 2 because Budokai Tenkaichi 2, this one's fire too. I love this one a lot. But I think Budokai 3 is easily the best one. Budokai 2 is close too. I remember the Super Vegeta with the fusion. Yeah, this one was good too. But I don't know. I think for me, Budokai 3 takes it. Budokai 3 takes it for me. Oh, dude. One thing I know this is gonna sound stupid, especially because it's modern consoles with SSDs now. I hope I hope they add loading screens on purpose. I do. I want to play these things and just spam the X button so much where he does push-ups. I don't think you can see it because he's not doing push-ups. But I love the little mini games in the loading screen. Those are so fun to do. I like the one where Goku was eating ramen over and over and you were trying to like eat more plates. Characters from the Dragon Ball movies will be included up to and including Gohan Beast probably. Now, I'm not surprised that Beast Gohan's in it, but dude, just kind of having that assurance that yes, it's gonna be there. Oh, dude, it's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. A special effort is being put into the backgrounds for better immersion, as the human eye is more receptive to immersion thanks to the backgrounds. I mean, that's just gonna make better worlds, better maps. That's gonna be so cool, dude. Like, I hope they kind of. It might be a little bit distracting, but I kind of hope, like, maybe in the backgrounds and stuff like that, like they have like little motion things. Like maybe you're playing in. I'm just gonna make up a map right here. Like, you know, outside Pilaf's castle in like the Dragon Ball saga, you're fighting in the desert, and then maybe when it's nighttime in the distance, Pilaf's castle just breaks and it's just Kid Goku turning into an ape. I think that'd be really, really, really cool. Like, I think fun little interactive stuff like that would be really, really dope for like the stages. That'd be so cool. The team is very attentive to the community on Twitter and by email. By email? I wonder what email is that. To improve the game, thanks to reviews, Ryo Mito himself has asked for feedback from all over the world. Constructive criticism is particularly appreciated. Oh, man. Let's see what some of the comments says. GT characters via potential DLC. If that is the case, then my wallet has a release date too. Yeah, basically. Basically, yeah. If they do come out as DLC, I wouldn't mind buying it. If there's no split screen, I will not be buying. Screw that. I'll wait for it and update. If I can't play with my brother on the same screen, then I just won't play it at all. I mean, that's true and all. I feel it's a hard thing because like it's not even them. Like they mentioned it, it's not even them. It's the policies of Microsoft and PlayStation, and Sony that don't want split screen games because they could just sell another console. Just buy another console if you want to play with your friend. Come on. Just buy another one. It's like why would we let you play two players on one console? No, just buy another one. Stupid. I hope they still keep the 100 missions at Red Portal. Dude, I forgot about this. I forgot about the challenges stuff they would do. Dude, please bring that back. Dude, that would be so cool. And you can update that like more and more and more for more content. Dude, oh, that is so cool. I forgot about the 100 missions at Red Portal stuff. That's exciting though. I think there's a lot of really good news here and stuff that like really made me excited about this game. Some interesting stuff. Like I want to do a little bit more research that into like the whole split screen situation. And maybe I can get an answer if I just Google it really quick. But I never did know about the whole split screen being like a financial business decision that you just really can't make it, or they just make it hard on you for you to make it. But I think there's a lot of really cool things to get from this interview. Really dope. I'm very excited for the game to come out.